make sure you could hear me, because I wasn't sure if the mic was picking up from the webcam. It should be, because in the test recording it was working, and obviously I haven't sorted out my headset yet again. I just haven't had a chance, if I'm honest. So yeah, so no headset. I'm gonna have to just make do with the sound from the mic from the webcam. Hopefully it's all right. I see Pleasant Valley Picker is already in the chat this evening, so thank you for joining us this evening. Now, I have not really been doing too much knitting on this. I think I said I was going to come on and stream on Wednesday. That just didn't happen. I was just exhausted, and so didn't. And then a Thursday and a Friday is a bit difficult for me to come on, mainly because on the Friday we stream on the reselling channel. So we have a live chat that evening. But so you can see that I have done, let me just show you, let me turn it this way. I have done the neckline, but it's not sitting right. So I might actually have to unpick it. So I'm at the point on the jumper where it was to do the neck and then just sew it all together. The neck just, for me, isn't sitting right. So even when I sew it in place and give it a wash, I just feel like there's just too many stitches. And I followed the pattern, so I've picked the stitches up as I should, but I just feel like there's just too many. So I might actually unpick it and just redo it on stream, because I'm not happy with the neckline, because it's not going to sit right even after a wash. That is not going to that's not going to like settle, because it just looks like it's just too baggy around the neck. So I'm not sure whether I am going to, I might just unpick it and redo like the neckline, because that is, I should have thought about this when I went on stream. I should have checked this earlier on today, and I didn't, and I've just been looking at it now and I'm like, that is not going to settle down after a wash. I might need to go down to a smaller needle, which I was using the recommended needle, but I'm just thinking, because it doesn't sit, it's not sitting right, and I'm not happy with it. So I'm probably going to unpick it and then redo the neckline while I'm on stream. Yeah, I know. Evening, Karen, thank you for popping in, and Janet Mix Treasures, also thank you for popping into the live stream as well. I know you normally catch up after I'm live, and you normally leave a comment as well, so I appreciate you popping into the chat tonight. Looks amazing. Are you taking orders? No. No. Wow, you've done loads. It's pretty much finished. Tonight I really should just be like sewing the seams together, putting the arms on, and I should be calling it a day. But I do want to sort this neckline out, which hopefully it won't take me too long. I can just unravel it. So I'm going to unravel it, and yeah, and just redo the neck. So it will be a little bit annoying, because I am going to have to kind of count to do my stitches, and I'm just thinking, have I got the right needle before we go any further? Because I mean, that's the one that we're recommending, which is the UK 12, and I'm just like, do I go down to a short, like a smaller needle? But yeah, I don't know. I'll call you Janet. Okay, I will do. Oh my god, you're live, and there is a Fortnite event starting now. Main event is at 8 PM. I know, and do you know what, Dave? Sadly, I'm going to miss it. Yeah, it is. I mean, they were playing it in the EU earlier, weren't they? And I think the American one's starting shortly. So yeah, I'm going to miss it. So, but I don't know whether I'm going to like fully miss it. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm just going to unravel this just to save me from talking loads. It is a bit frustrating having to do this, because I really should have checked this earlier, because I did want to just come on and just get sewing up and then showing you what it looks like at the end, and see what happens. But oh well. because normally when I do the neck, like this is a vintage pattern, so normally when I'm doing like the neckline, like it told me to sew like one shoulder seam, which I obviously did, and then pick up and knit like a number of stitches around the neckline. But in doing that, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel, it doesn't feel right, like with the amount of stitches I've got compared to what I ended up with. So I'm gonna go, is that it? Are we, was that where I started? Maybe I'll start on the back of the neck, pick up and knit that way. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start at the back of the neck because that's not necessarily a great place to start anyway. It is annoying. I hate undoing work that I've done, but at the end of the day I'm not going to be happy with the neckline, and this is going to Zara and I want her to be happy with it as well. So let me just unravel that, get that off. Just try not to pick any unnecessary kind of things off, so let's get rid of that. And it's like going on forever. It really is. Right, okay, so now I've got two. Oh, Zahir's just popped in as well. Hey Zahir, I unpicked my neckline in the end. Yeah, I know, Zahir, it's fine. I understand. I'm not the easiest person to live with, Zahir, I get that. So don't stress. I get moany too, so don't worry. I don't know, I think I might actually, shall I go down to a smaller needle? Just give me 2 seconds, I'll see if I've got the needle up here, because I might have it. There's my crochet ones. Now have I got a smaller needle? What's that one? No, that's bigger. I don't want a bigger one, I want a smaller one. I don't think, oh, I was going to say, where are my like longer ones? Surely I'll have it in here. 1 second. 12. There we go. That might be useful. So, I'm using a 12. So I might go down to look like the 13. And use that. Yeah, I read about that. That's quite sad, isn't it? Pleasant Valley. That is sad. Okay, right, need to go and eat. Please tell me there's a vlog this week. Missed your vlog last week. Yes, there is a vlog this week. It is it will be out tomorrow on the channel. I do apologise. I just didn't, after not feeling too great last week, I didn't have enough footage to put a vlog out. I think I did say in the live chat, hopefully I would have. I didn't like what was there, so I didn't see the point in putting it out. I might include some of it this week, so it might be like 2 weeks of footage, but then that makes the video really long as well. So I'll have to see what I've got and go out and put it all together. But yes, there will be a vlog on the channel tomorrow. I don't know what to do. Should I pick them up first and then do it that way? Because normally what you're meant to do is like you're meant to pick them up and knit them as you go round. And I'm just thinking, like, do I do it but then I should really start at the other end. No, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to pick it up first and then work out how many more stitches I need, because I want it to sit right, and I should have known when I was picking them up last time, like the stitches being picked up last time, that it wasn't like the right it wasn't the right amount. Like it wasn't, it just didn't feel like it was the right amount. So I don't want that one, I want that one there. And then we will try and just, so I think the back of the neck, I think last time I counted that it was 40 at the back of the neck. So, and I think I'm pretty happy with the 40 at the back of the neck, because that wasn't the problem. It was like the front of the neck that just seemed to be a bit droopy. So I'm going to, I've missed one there. Let me just pick that up there. Oh no, yeah, it's there. Thought I was skipping one. It's fine. It's we've got it. Yeah, thank you for popping in, Karen. Sorry, I may not be very good at keeping up with the chat this evening, just because I want to kind of get this bit right. Because it does frustrate me having to redo the work, but I am going to take it as I shouldn't have carried on knowing that it was wrong in the first place. Well, it didn't look right when I had it there. See, I don't want that one. I think I want that one there. Picking up the wrong stitch. No, that's not right, because that's the other side of the loop. It's that bit there. Yeah, but exactly, Pleasant Valley. A droopy neck is not what you want, and she won't wear it if it's not, if the fit isn't right. So let's do this and go down to a smaller needle, and then we should hopefully. The thing is, like, with knitting, because it is all down to your tension and your knits and stuff like that. The neckline is something that you can't really get away with it being incorrect. So if it doesn't look right at the point where you're getting to kind of sew it all together, it's not going to look right when it's like at the end bit. So I'd rather just take the time and just do it. It doesn't make great for trying to finish this off tonight though, but hey, if I do finish it off, I might even finish it off stream this week, and then just put a photo or make a short quick little video of the finished up product, so it is on the channel somewhere. Right, I am just gonna have a quick count, I think, of these stitches, make sure how many I've got. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Yeah, see, I think the back of the neck was good with 40 stitches. So I'm gonna do the 40. I just want to pick up, where is it? That one there. And then we're gonna go, so there's the 40 there, and I think I'm quite happy with that. And then, but I think I'm gonna be like the wrong way around, thinking about it. I'll have to see. So I've got the 40 on the back of the neck. Now I think I need, so if it was total of, it was 100, no, it was 200 in total, wasn't it? 200. So I think it was 160. It's still, I'm not sure about that amount of stitches. But it actually was 210, so what's it? 170. So it'd be 170. Yeah, it would be a total of 170, and then that's 56. So 65 each section, wouldn't it? Would it be? No, it wouldn't. No, because that's still too short, isn't it? So I'm just trying to work out how many stitches I need around the neckline. So I think it's a total of 170 because it's saying I need 210 stitches according to the pattern, but I still feel that that was too many. So I don't know whether to. No, I shouldn't adjust the stitches. I'm changing like the needle size. We'll stick with what it tells us to do. So if we carry on and try and pick up the rest of these, and we'll go. Yeah. I don't know whether my chat's gone down. Hang on, let me just see if I can have a look at the YouTube chat, because when I logged in, yeah, that's okay. Okay, when I logged in, there was a message on my screen for my Restream chat that says they're working on issues with the chat dropping out and things like that. So I do apologise if I do miss chat this evening. It seems to be working at the moment. Right, so I need to make this look as smooth as possible. So I am looking at picking up this one here. I think that will make sense. And then the thing is, I don't want to keep picking up the same stitches, so I'm going to try and space them out a little bit here. But we still need a good spacing as well, so let's do that. And the thing is, like, the way I pick up stitches, it may not be like the way most people do it, but you've got to pick them up somehow, and this is how I know how to do it, so this is the way I prefer. This works for me, although I have got a bit of a gap here, so I need one there. So let me just move this 1 second, because otherwise the neckline, I don't want it to look like there's a hole in the neckline. You do want it to look quite good. So, and I'm just looking at that, and I'm just like, that is not going to sit quite right, so we might need to, where can I pick one up from? Yeah, that's going to have to be it, because then that will hopefully, so there we go. Skip that one. Sorry, I am very aware I've gone very, very quiet while I'm picking these up. So that's just down the straight edge. Okay, so 1 second, and I'm going to have a quick count here because I want to make sure that we're kind of on track for the total number of stitches. There's nothing worse than having to go back round and have a look at it and go, right, I should really pick up a stitch here or there. Right, I'm going to count from there. So we've got 2. See, I've got 35 there. So 35 there. And then we've got 36. Right, that looks like 46 now. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, that's 46 stitches there. So how many is that? So if I've got 40 on already, so I've got 40, 46, so that is 86. So we are still going to be, I still think we're going to be short maybe once I get this lot up. So let's do 1, that is 20 there so far. 20, 22, 24. Okay, so that's 26. So 40, 46, 26 along the front. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to get to the 200 that they're recommending, but I think that's not really bothering me, if I'm honest, because I didn't like the length of like the neckline. The jumper seems to be giving Becks trouble today. Yeah, it's just, I should have checked this earlier. Before I come on stream and made sure I was happy with the neckline, because I had a doubt about it the other evening when I was finishing it off, and then I looked at it just before coming on stream, and then I was like, oh man, I should have really looked at this before. But that's okay. I don't mind, because it's something that I want to make sure it's right. Yeah, she's had some issues with this, but it will be all the more satisfying once it's done. Yeah, exactly, Zahir. I will appreciate it more when it's done, because it will look right. I'm really quite fussy, particularly when it comes to like the finishing parts of it. If the neckline doesn't look right, and I know it's not going to sit right, then it needs to be redone, and I will redo it. Those are the things that kind of do bother me. If it's something that's not noticeable, or it won't be picked up, like if I've made a mistake and I know I can kind of get away with it because it's within pattern, but it doesn't throw the pattern out too much, then I'm fine with leaving that sort of thing. But when it comes to the actual look of it, and it is something that will affect it, then yeah, it's not gonna thing. It'll be nice to see when it's finished. I will hopefully, like I said, if I don't finish it tonight, I will finish it off stream and then do a little video on it showing it off. I doubt my daughter will model it, but that'll be fine. Yeah, you can see it without it being modelled. Yeah, I am looking forward to going on to the next project. The thing is, this has actually gone a lot quicker than I thought it was going to go with the jumper, but that's probably because I have knitted off stream. I'm just going to, I was just catching up on the chat, and then I'll get on and try and get some stitching done. Oh, are you picking up the hum of my computer? Because I think, as Zahir said, yeah, that's the PC in the background. I do apologise, it's like sat right on the desk, so it will pick up on the mic. That's why I like the headset, because normally you don't hear that hum when I've got the headset on, so I do apologise if you are picking that up. Beck must have loads of hours invested in it. I do, with knitting and things like that, with knitting like jumpers. It's not something that what's the word I'm looking for? You put a lot of time into it, so there are a lot of hours in it. Margaret Stewart has popped into your chat. Hello, Margaret. Sorry, I'm really behind on the chat. Yeah, Pleasant Valley, definitely. The neckline is important. Well, I feel it is anyway. Let me just pick these ones up. I don't want that one. I'm going to pick up that one there. So I need, what did I say? I counted 46 on the other side, so we want to make it kind of even. So 2, 3. Right, I've counted 43 there, so I still need to pick up 3 stitches when I go round. So on this straight section, I'm gonna try and pick up 3 stitches on the way back round, just along that straight edge. So I don't know why I've just put that away. I'm gonna use this ball of wool, I think. So I don't want to really use the stuff I've already used. I'll use that to kind of sew the seams in. Where's my little thingy? I'll put it away. And Margaret's saying she's not knitting, just after a few pointers. Okay. So I'm not going to have the number of stitches that they're recommended by the looks of it, because even with the 46, I still think I'm falling short, which I'm not too bothered about. What have I got? So it will be be 18, wouldn't it? So yeah, so I'm approximately, according to the pattern, about 52 stitches short. But I'm not going to stress over that because I didn't like the neckline anyway. So we're gonna go with what I want to do. So let's just do this. So it tells you just to knit the first row, so I'm just going to do that quickly, remembering I've got to pick up 3 stitches along here. So can I pick up that one? No, because that's attached to that one. Okay, we're going to have to wait, but it looks like I should pick up a stitch there, so I'm going to, because otherwise that looks like too big a gap. These needles are a little bit long, if I'm honest, and they are going to irritate me. I do normally have shorter ones, but I think they're downstairs. But I'm not sure I've got the shorter one downstairs in this size, so I'm not going to run down and go and get it. I'm just going to make do with these needles. It's only for a little bit. So that was one stitch that I picked up, so I need to pick up another 2 along this straight edge, which I don't think I can do here. Now the neckline is done in just knit, and because it says it was like needing to do about ½ an inch, now because I've gone down to a smaller needle, I did do, I think it was 4 or 5 rows in the bigger needle, so we'll see whether I'm going to pick up one there, because that looks like a big gap as well. So can I do that one there? Yeah, I can. There you go, pick up that one. The thing is, I do need the bigger needles, really, like the longer needles. I just think it's like annoying on my arm here. It kind of hits it sometimes, so I think that's why I always prefer the shorter needles. But at least I've got room for the work. So, right, this is going to be the final one that I need to pick up on this side, and then we're even both sides. And then we are just going to straight knit these and then get onto the rib. If it's a bit different to the design, hopefully it won't be a huge issue. I hope it fits out. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna make a massive difference. It's just that I didn't like the neck, the way it was sitting, because it just looked like it was too baggy. It looked like there was too many stitches, so it's not a problem that Okay, my thing's saying, oops, something went wrong. So I'm guessing that this is the issues with the restream chat. At least they put a message up to say there's something wrong. It's just a big red box appears, which is a bit kind of surprises you. You don't want to see a big red box when you're live on stream going, oops, something went wrong. So hopefully the chat's come back on. Let's hope. If it doesn't, I have got YouTube open so I can see YouTube if I need to. Yeah, no, hopefully it won't make a difference. It's just I want to make sure the neckline kind of sits right. And I didn't think, like, you know, sometimes when you put knitting through the wash, like you put the wool through the wash after you finish knitting something, and it like settles down. I'm not sure the neck would have settled down. That's why I chose to kind of unpick it, because it just looked like it was just too baggy. I didn't like it. I know it'll be something that would irritate me if I was to wear it myself. So, and I know Zara's, she loves like hand knitted things anyway. So I know she'll be really polite about it and be like, yeah, I like it. But it might be something that kind of irritates her. So. Right. Oops, nearly knitted those two together. There we go. I like this side because it feels like the stitches are actually the right way round, whereas on the other side the stitches felt the wrong way round. It's probably just the way I picked them up. Oh, Margaret says she likes the sewing machine. I'm going to make my son a reading book cushion. Saw them being made and they look great. Oh, that sounds really cool. That really sounds really cool. I wish I could. I've got a sewing machine. I wish I was able to sew as well. But I'm not that confident with the sewing machine. I can do basic things. If it's a straight line, I can do a straight line. And I know how to like change the pattern so it does like a zigzag and stuff like that, but yeah, I wish I could sew a little bit better than I do. I know, they don't. I know, you did ask me that, didn't you, Zahir? You want your jeans to be made into a cushion. I will see. I think I may just about be able to manage that on the sewing machine, so I will see. I'll see what I can do. He really does love his jeans, but he was very disappointed the other day. He come home and he was like, oh, you guys have put a hole in my jeans. And I was like, oh, that's a shame. So, how has everyone's week been? Ours has been okay. It's been tiring, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling really, really homesick. So I've been missing family like crazy. I'm missing London. I've been feeling it a bit at the moment. Zahir's been great. He's been really trying to kind of keep me happy. But yeah, I've been really missing family, and I'm missing London. I really do miss it. It's hard being away from family and friends, and particularly when you get time away to kind of think, like, because we've had like the bank holidays, the way the bank holidays have fallen this year, it feels like we've had them like really, really close together. So I think because I've got a long weekend this weekend, so I'm away from work for 3 days this week, and we have not been, I can't remember the last one, was it about 2 weeks ago we had one, where we had like a 4-day weekend. And you know, it's times like that where you think about your family, and you normally go and spend time with your family, and we just haven't been able to make a trip down south to go and see them, and I've been missing them a bit. I'm really missing them. But other than that, our weeks have been pretty good and pretty productive. We've been working a lot. Just, you know, we're taking some time out with the girls this weekend and watching movies and stuff. That's what we're planning to do. I think we're going to be heading to a boot sale possibly tomorrow, if it's on, because it's meant to start up this weekend. One of our favourite ones, which is Billsborough. Because it's really close to us, and normally it's quite a good boot sale as well, and I believe it starts this bank holiday weekend, so it should be on tomorrow and on Monday, but we haven't checked out like the latest update as to whether they are definitely going ahead tomorrow, so we need to do that and see if we want to go. Janet says, Becks, I'm only do basic sewing. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm still like really basic with a sewing machine. Like I said, I know how to do like a straight line. I can probably get my head around like sewing in like edges, like to make it so that it doesn't, you know, like doing like the back stitch and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not like very good at all that sort of stuff. I'm really not confident with it. Yeah, it is. It is the cost of petrol. It's also just like the time away from, like, getting the time away from my day job, as well as the, you know, like the office as well. Making sure that we can be away from like the eBay business kind of stuff. And yeah, we can take some time out, but it, you know, we are in a place where we're really trying to push it at the moment and really grow it. So it's kind of like questioning whether we can afford to take the time off of that as well. So it's just one of those things. We knew this move was going to be hard. It's like we've been up here like 3 years now. Well, 3 years in August. It's coming up, and it's really quite surprising. And it's probably because at the beginning we were very much in the honeymoon period of the move. So we were like really excited for it, really, you know, happy and. But yeah, now it's just you start missing, like, you know, when there's a birthday, so the I was going to say, like, the fasting for Ramadan starts soon, and you know, sometimes, you know, Zahir doesn't fast all of the time, but sometimes he does, but it's being aware that, you know, once you do the fast, then you've got Eid, and it's like events like that you kind of you miss out on, like, because when we were down south, it was really nice. And I was talking about this to Zahir this morning. I was like, you know, when you open up your fast and you're with the family and stuff like that, it's really, really nice to kind of be around the family. And I think I've just been talking about it a lot and missing family a lot. You know, there's a lot of things that I look at the moment. I'm like, oh, I really wish my family were here and I could talk to them about this or that. And it's Beck Mrs. London debauchery mention and chinwag perhaps. Oh, those were the younger days, Pleasant Valley. Those were the younger days. I'm not sure I miss that too much. I don't think I could keep up with that sort of lifestyle. No. So no, I'm not sure that I miss that side of it. But yeah, definitely miss the family. But yeah, we'll be fine. We'll get there with it all. It will all be worth it once we achieve what we want to do. So yeah. Plus, you've just taken on the office. It's not easy. Yeah, and it hasn't been easy. And you know, although we spoke, well, Zahir's spoken to his family, I've spoken to my family about it. They're very aware of what we're up to, and what we're doing, and what we're trying to do. It's just, you know, it's different when you've got them in the same room, and you know, you can you can say like what you're finding stressful, and although we can talk about what we're finding stressful over the phone, or you know what we're really happy and excited about, because it's not just about the stress side of it, it's like the actual what's the word, it's like just the general emotions. Like, you know, this morning I was like, we were at the office this morning, we were doing some work, and I was really excited. I was like, I'm really excited for what we're doing this year. It just feels like we're investing in the business, we're investing in ourselves. It, you know, we really do feel like, I really feel like we're really you know, moving forward. And you know, and I was just saying to the Hill, like, really miss that family aren't here to be with us and share what we're doing, you know, because I'd love them to, you know, have a better idea of what we're doing. But yeah, no, I'm not going to say any more. Catch up on the chin wag ASAP. No, it's yeah, it was yeah. I can't really say no. No, there are times that are probably better if we don't go into that stuff. Right, so I'm going to start on the rib now. I don't know how much I'm going to get done on this stream. I'll try and do as much as I can. But it needs to be about half an inch of the rib, and rib takes it's for me, it feels like it's like a slower stitch, like it's because you're doing like one knit one purl kind of thing. It's it always feels like it's a bit of a slower one rather than just a straight knit or a straight purl row. But it's like anything, it's like if you're doing pattern, it's going to take you a little bit longer. More sensible now. my debauchery days are pretty much in the past as well. Yeah, do you know what? Like, I don't want to say, because because I'm still pretty young, but I feel like I just would not be able to keep up and do what we got up to when we were in our like late teens, early 20s. It was just craziness. It was a lot of like partying, clubs. It got to the point, I think, at one point where we were going to a club like nearly every night or every other night, and you just can't keep up with that. Not with like holding down a job and, you know, going into work the next day and things like that. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. Margaret Stewart's asking, would you move back down to London? I'm in Scotland and would love to move to London or thereabouts. It's something we've definitely discussed. I really do love the lifestyle that we have at the moment, but the things that we've been talking about, you know, as in, you know, we don't get to see family that often. I think last year we managed to see the family probably a handful of times, maybe 4 or 5 times last year. And when we think about things like missing special events, like our nephews and nieces' birthdays and things like that, you know, like Christmases, Eids, you know, Easter, anytime you spend time with your family, basically. And it's when you've got like that like distance when it comes to travel, it's not that easy just to try kind of just drop everything and just go. And we have been talking about this more and more, and saying whether it is something that we can kind of carry on doing. I mean, obviously we're not going to do anything anytime soon, because Hannah's just finishing her GCSEs, but then Zara's studying for her GCSEs, so she goes into year 10 in September. So there's, you know, I want her schooling to be steady. So we wouldn't be doing anything anytime soon, but it's definitely something we would consider at some point. So yeah, so the short answer is yes, we definitely would consider it at some point. Pleasant Valley is just cutting down the chin work, just so that Janet knows. So the first 40 minutes were good, it's business talk, and the last 20 minutes for fun stuff starts Janet. Okay. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad you managed to sum that up for Janet, so she knows, like, if she wants to kind of get to like the fun stuff, she knows where to start from. Yes, Pleasant Valley. London is absolutely crazy with its prices. Like I said, there are benefits to being up here. Our rent on our house and our office rent come under what we were paying originally down where we were living in London. So yes, absolutely, London is expensive. So that also is going to play a massive part into whether we do decide to go back to London or not. But at the moment we are going to be staying where we are, because obviously the kids' schooling and things like that. I want the girls I mean, Zara's doing amazingly well, because they've started studying. Well, they test them a lot. They really prepare them for the tests for the school that the girls attend, and even now Zara is getting level 6 and level 7s, and so she's 14, so she's got another 2 years of studying for her GCSEs, and so she is doing really, really well. Really, really proud of her. And even Hannah is doing brilliantly. She's just about to start her GCSEs in, I think, about a week's time. I can't remember exactly. She's got the timetable and I can't remember what date it actually starts, but I think it's going to work out in about a week. That's when she starts hers. So, you know, she has worked so hard. She's been studying like anything. She's been going to after school lessons as well, because they really stepped it up the last few weeks. So yeah, so it's all fun for her at the minute. Oh, hi BCP, thanks for popping into the chat. Sorry, I've only just noticed you've popped in. Pleasant Valley says late teens, early 20s are the years for it, for sure. Yeah, they are. One of my friend's parents had a cabin by the lake, and we used to have cabin parties in summer back then. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds really cool. Yeah, I mean the thing is, me and Zahir were quite young when we moved in together. We were only, how old were we? I think we were only 18 when we moved in together and had our first place together. So you can imagine we weren't that sensible. There were a lot of parties, and you know, we were young and silly and probably did silly stuff. But yeah, it's yeah, definitely the time for it is in your early 20s. Yeah, I imagine it probably is Pleasant Valley, like price-wise, like in London. Lower pace, lower cost, and make a good place to raise kids. Also keeps them away from the infrastructure. But you know what? They have to have their own life experiences, don't they? And I'm open to that, and that, you know, even if we do stay up here, they're still gonna, you know, they'll be able to go into like the busy places and have like their like partying times, I suppose. I don't know, they might not want to, but yeah, we'll see. Oh gosh. Basically, I remember one New Year's Eve when I was about 18, I fell into a hedge and woke up still standing up holding a can of lager. I don't touch alcohol now. Yeah, I definitely, yeah, I don't drink as much as I did back then. But yeah, I think yeah, I don't know. There are some stories that I'm not sure I couldn't share. But yeah, there was some crazy nights. There really were. And it was mainly like Zahir with his crazy friends. And we're still in touch with them now after all these years as well. They're all married and settled. Two of them have kids now, actually. I think two of them do. Two of them do. The other two don't yet. But they are both, they're both in steady relationships and both married, so yeah, which is cool. Yeah. You can imagine what they're like when they all get together, though. It is absolutely craziness. They really are. They act like they're teenagers again, all of them. You haven't have photo albums full of crazy hijinks. I still can't believe how goofy we were back then. Oh, do you know what? I'm glad there was no like videos or footage of stuff from back then. I really am so glad. Well, I'm glad in one way, but not in another way. Some photos would be quite cool to look at, I suppose. But yeah, I'm glad there's not like because you know when we were teenagers, that we didn't really have like the smartphones and things like that back then. I imagine like today, like the kids growing up today, you know, being able to film antics and stuff like that that they're getting up to now, I'm sure, because I know I would feel I'd probably feel very awkward if I knew that it had been like things had been filmed and stuff like that. So you know, no one wants to see that. It's fun, but yeah, it'd probably make you cringe, some of the stuff that you get up to when you think about it. If there was video evidence, the memories are just enough, I think. But yeah, I can imagine how photos could kind of bring you right back to it. But yeah, so that is just the first row. You see how long this row is, right? I'm only just going to the end of the first row, so and we are getting up to the hour. I don't know whether to continue and do another row while I'm here, because it's... I'm sorry, I realise I'm out of frame, so you can't see. I've pulled my knitting towards me. Sorry. I do apologise. I don't know how long it was like that for. Probably a while, because I was comfortable knitting. So yeah. There we go. So I might just do another row actually, and then I don't know whether to actually finish this off stream and then do a video. Okay, so it was fun at the time, but years later, after work's Christmas party, when alcohol was also involved, I got locked out all night from the house I was stopping at never again. Oh goodness, yeah, that's, yeah, that, yeah. I'm sure it wasn't funny at the time, being locked out, but I imagine looking back you just kind of think, oh my goodness, how did I manage to do that? Oh dear. Yeah, no, there are certain alcohols that you do that with, and then you're like, I'm never ever drinking that again. I can't remember what it was for me actually, but I'm sure there is one that I'm like, I won't drink that. Right, I'm gonna do this row. Right, I'm gonna do one more row, and then I'm probably gonna finish the jumper off stream. I don't know whether to continue it into Tuesday, because otherwise I think I'm probably just going to go absolutely crazy. I might make a short video over the weekend and just release a video showing what it looks like once it's all done and all sewn up, or I could just do a quick video doing like sewing the seams together. I don't know. I will decide, but I'm going to have to start on a power row. Okay, we will do that. But yeah, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll probably upload a video about it actually, just showing the finished, finishing it off, so that at least you can see it on stream. Even though it's not going to be live, you'll be able to see what it's like when it's finished. Just because I want to start something new on Tuesday. I really, like I said, on this last Tuesday when I streamed last, because I was already in my head wanting to start something new for tonight. So yeah, you know, there was a bit of a blip with the neckline, shall we say? So and that's why I've clearly not finished tonight. But I'll probably finish it off. I will finish it off at some point today or tomorrow, and then upload a video for it. The video will probably be live on Monday of finishing it, hopefully, if I'm all done. Because I imagine, yeah, because I've got the vlog going out on the channel tomorrow, so I won't want to put 2 videos out in the same day, because I just won't have the time to edit, not with trying to fit in family time as well. So I've got to edit the vlog, and then if I do the video for finishing this off, it will be like, it'll be a quick video, but I will still have to edit it down, I think, because I might show like sewing up the seams so you can see like what stitch I use and things like that. So I'll probably do that. It would be good to see it finishing live. Yeah, I suppose I could just leave it till Tuesday and finish it live on Tuesday. If you guys would prefer that, I can do that. Because either way, I'm quite happy. Yeah, I really don't mind. Because when I think about it, like the stitching of the seams, that doesn't take too long, if I'm honest. Because like I actually brought other bits and pieces up here to kind of finish off. Because I was like, well, I don't think I'm going to finish. This was before I saw the neckline. I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight. And if I do finish it, no, because I thought I was going to finish it like quickly tonight, and I was like, well, if I do finish it tonight, then you know I need to be able to show, like, you know, fill the hour. And so I haven't sorted out my next project because I haven't bought the wool for it yet, which is not like me. I'm normally like first thing I get as soon as I'm like starting a new project, like I know I'm starting something new, the wool is like the first thing I'm kind of running out to the shop to go and get, and I haven't even done that yet. So yeah, I could finish it. Oh, sew it up live. Yeah, see, that was the plan this evening. I was actually just going to come on and just sew it up, but when I saw the neck, I was just like, no, I don't like the neck at all. So that's why I ended up doing that. So I could leave the sewing until till Tuesday, and then by that time I'll have a chance to have actually gone to the shops to actually buy the new wall. So even if I do finish on stream, I could actually start the new project on stream once I've finished this jumper anyway. That might be a plan actually. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. We sorted it. We've sorted it. Yeah, no, because the reason why I like these live the live streams is because you do get like the interaction in the chat, and you know, I just enjoy like knitting and chatting. So you know, as much as I want to finish this sooner rather than later, I do actually want to share it being finished on stream, because like it was the same with the scarf. Like the scarf felt like it was like never ending, but I was really glad to actually finish it and complete it all on stream. Like even though I didn't start it on stream, the scarf, but it was nice to kind of continue and do all of that. So yeah, it's really confusing me, this streaming stuff, right? Because on my OBS it's still saying that I'm still going, so I might not be live on Twitch because there's all kinds of like stuff. It was like, oops, something's happened, and then my Twitch says offline and my YouTube it says offline, but I don't think I'm offline because I haven't entered the stream yet and it's still recording everything over there, so it's still doing stuff over there. But on this side, and I'm still getting to see the chat pop up as well. So, but it's only YouTube chat that I can see, and I don't think I can see anyone in Twitch. So it might just be Twitch that's affected. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at it. I knew there was going to be a problem when I logged in and it said there's going to be, you know, they're working on issues. So I knew there was going to be an issue. Next project, Beck, just wondering. I think I am going to, I know like I've been mainly concentrating on knitting, but I am going to try a crocheted tie. So that is what I've decided to do. I don't know how it's going to work out because it is going to be on a vintage pattern, and my crochet isn't, I'm not as confident with my crochet as I am with knitting. I've been doing a lot longer. Crochet is something I've more like picked up over the last 5 or 6 years, I would say. And I have been watching like YouTube videos and following like books and things like that yeah, Jenny says I am live. Yeah, I thought I was, but on one screen it says like I'm offline, and then my OBS is still like running perfectly, and obviously I can still see the YouTube chat coming through. So I think it's just Twitch that's decided to not be online, so it's fine. Offline, I don't generally get many people popping into Twitch anyway. I normally only have like 1 or 2 viewers over there anyway, so I'm not too upset about that. I mean, hopefully it'll be fixed for next stream, but if not, I might have to. I don't think it's anything I can do on my side, because it looked like it was going to be a problem from when I logged in today, so we'll see. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying. Forgotten. Completely gone. Yeah, I do this all the time. You know when you walk upstairs and you go, I came up here for something, and then you can't for the life of you remember what you went into the room for, what you went up the stairs for, whatever. And then I go back down the stairs, get to the bottom of the stairs, walk into the front room, and then I go, I know what I was going to go get. And yeah, that happens to me quite a lot actually. It happens all the time. It's mainly because I'm like, when I'm going up the stairs, like I'm either daydreaming or thinking about something. So I just realised I'm still like out of, there we go. Still like out of the frame. I do try and keep it central, so like my hands aren't going into the box and I'm not lifting it too far away from the camera. I might actually have to angle the camera. I think the camera is like maybe in the wrong place, because we've been messing around with the monitors and things like that, because I can't remember what happened to one of the monitors. We needed a cable for something. Oh yeah, that was it. So his computer had an issue with like his power cable, and he needed to take one of the cables, so he took it from my monitor, and then yeah, so we've moved the screens around, so I might have to sort that out. Oh yeah, that was it. The crochet tie. That was it. That's what I was talking about. Do I have to do a fashion model, a catwalk to model it? Well, if I can convince him, I'm not sure he will. But Beck is moving and talking. Definitely live. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I was still live. It's really weird when one screen says you're offline, and you just go, okay, well that's not normally what you say, but hey, let's do that. Fun chat, we want stories. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I really do hate doing it, and the thing is, I try to go back to doing what I was doing before, like just to try and jog what I was thinking of going upstairs and getting. So you know, because you obviously, you have the thought and you go, oh yeah, I'll just pop upstairs and go and grab that, and then by the time you get to the top of the stairs, you forgot what it is that you went up for, and it just sounds so ridiculous, but I do it quite a lot, like more than I'd probably like to admit. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so crochet tie is what I'm gonna try and do next. So you'll have to be patient with me, because I will have to kind of look bits and pieces up, because it's been a while since I've kind of done a crochet project. So some of the stitches I will have to try and re-go over, but I will try and make sure I'm kind of onto it. But it is a vintage pattern, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to follow it, and I don't get too confused by like the terms that they use. So we'll see what happens. Oh my god, Twitch is working, because Ryan is over on Twitch. Tilted towels have been blown up, and here is Becks chilling. You have made progress on that sleeve arm top thing. It's a jumper, Ryan, and yes, I'm almost finished with it. So I'm doing the neckline at the moment, but I can't believe that they have done that. Is that that's Fortnite, right? So no. Well, Zahir will be very disappointed. Does he know? Have you told Zahir yet? Man. It's fun to reminisce about earlier days. It is definitely from Pleasant Valley. Yeah, always been working for me. Oh, okay, cool. Do you know what, on my screen it says like it's offline, so I thought Twitch wasn't working, because YouTube's been working. But yeah, so no, that's cool. Well, if my screen says something different, then it says something different. So it would be disappointed retail wrong. So no way. Oh no, I don't know whether Zahir's still in the chat. I don't know whether you're winding me up, because you know what, I'm gonna have a really unhappy husband if that is the case. Those are like the 3 places he lands. Oh goodness, he is going to be so disappointed if that's so true. I don't think he lands anywhere else. I sometimes forget when I go upstairs. Well, I could always move into a single-story building, and then that. Yeah, but you might still have the problem by just forgetting when you go into the next room. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but going upstairs, the process of going upstairs and then getting to the top of the stairs and going, I've forgotten what I came up here for. Yeah, it's not good. Anyway, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go and check this out and see if Zahir knows anything about this Fortnite stuff. Because otherwise I'm going to have a really, really disappointed husband, because those are the definitely his 3 favourite places to land, and if they're all gone, where's he going to land? It's true, it was a game event thing at 8. I know he will be salty, won't he? I know he will. Oh my goodness. I wonder if he's going to stream later. You'll be able to see his reaction later, maybe. We call that kind of forgetfulness a senior moment on this side of the phone. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know what to say. I'm laughing now, but I'm just like, I'm actually scared to get off stream now. To go downstairs and see what his reaction is. He may have actually seen it. So he lands up and places for a few seconds. Yeah, he does. Oh man. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go. So if everyone's happy, I will finish this off. I will get it to the point where it's just sewing it up. I was hoping for that this evening, but obviously with the problems with the neckline, I wasn't happy to kind of sew it all up and then realise that I'd have to do the neckline again anyway. It'll be much easier to do the neckline before I've sewn it all up. So yeah, so thank you to everyone that's joined me this evening. I will be back on Tuesday evening at 7:30. I think I said I was going to try and change the Saturday stream to a little bit later. I've decided against that. I do like the 7:30 start. It works better for me for the weekends anyway. Yes, so he will be sad about those places, Pleasant Valley. I know. I try to write things down on a bit of paper, then go to do what I was going to do, but sometimes lose the bit of paper on the way. Well, that's not helping, is it? Oh dear. Yeah. No, I completely can understand that, because that's the type of thing that I'd actually do, is actually write it down on a bit of paper and then lose the bit of paper that I wrote it down. So that's no help at all. I do try and set reminders and things like that on my phone now, but I'm still rubbish at doing that as well. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you on Tuesday night, hopefully, if you're around. Bye.